Very impressed, by the works that have been done by the contractor. I used to get reports, briefs as to how far they've gone. I decided to come to the ground. It's the way I do my things. I always want to go to the ground and satisfy myself. So I decided to come to Manicaland to have a look at the progress achieved. And I must be very honest, I'm excited by what I've seen. And this is as good as what I also saw in South Africa, and I'm reliably informed that it's the same contractor, and we are moving in the right direction as directed by the President, His Excellency Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa. He directed us that we need to decentralize, we need to take the services to the people, and not just in Zimbabwe, but also beyond our borders. This is why you saw us, opening a similar service center in Johannesburg, and we are busy renovating or building or constructing one in Cape Town, which we are looking forward to opening before the end of this first quarter. And our next destination is the UK. But talking about what we've done in Zimbabwe, as you heard the RG saying, we've opened now 19 centers throughout the country to try and ensure that these services, the civil document services, are brought to the people. And over and above that, we are in the process of deploying technology. We are deploying what we call the ZPRS, Zimbabwe Population Registry System, which is at a very advanced stage. We've already received hardware for the entire country, and we've already started work on it. This is what is resulted in the production of e-passports. It's the same project. This is the progress that we've made so far, and I'm excited, and we're looking forward this year in 2025 to establish two similar projects like what we're witnessing here today. This is the first of its kind. This is the first, upmarket civil registry office for provinces, and the next stop would be Masvingo and March Central. So I'm very excited to say the very least. Talking to the contractor, he has said he should be able to hand over to the ministry or to the Civil Registry Department end of February. Then we'll need to equip it and all the rest of it. And we are looking forward to officially commissioning the building end of March, all things being equal. And we are hoping that the owner of the vision, the inventor of the vision, Dr. Emerson Mnangagwa himself, the president, will have time in his busy schedule to come and commission this building because it is his vision. Okay, the ZPRS project is part of the bigger project, which we are calling the Ministry of Home Affairs Integrated Information System. Now, this integrated system consists of pillar systems, if you like, individual systems. The first system is the Civil Registry System, which is the ZPRS. And then if you go to immigration, you've got the online border management system. And then you go to police, you've got the police integrated information management system. So, in my view, these three systems, once they are up and running, they will change the way we deliver services to the people. These three systems will be able to talk to each other seamlessly in real time, which will make services easily accessible to people. What am I talking about? We start with the civil registry. The ZPRS will ensure that all the data, everyone's data, be it birth information, whatever, passport information, and the biometric information for that matter, will be kept on the database in the ZPRS. Now, what does that mean? It would mean that if we now have an online border management system and we have a smart police system, those systems will be able to access information on the ZPRS in real time and seamlessly. What does it mean? The same system will be integrated with other ministries and departments. For example, finance. You want to open an account. You go there, they ask you to fill in forms. You start all over again. You fill in forms, you go to CVR, fill in forms. You want to open a company, you want to register a company, you fill in forms. But with the ZPRS, it will be having all the data, and at the click of a button, Minister of Finance or a bank should be able to access all your information from the civil registry. You commit a crime, for example, the smart police system should be able to detect you and red flag you, instantly it should be able to get your information in real time from the civil registry. Because remember, civil registry will be having all your life history, your family tree, if you like. Should be able to tell that this is Ray, married to whoever, he belongs to this family, his grandfather is like this, his girlfriends are so many, all the rest of it. If you have that. So that's the whole idea. In fact, it's the, how can I put it? It's the database of the country, which keeps all our information. That's the ZPRS. Not only that, it will be linked to the Ministry of Health, for example, where if a child is born, there will be instant notification through the system. Nobody interferes with it. A child is born, and then the system receives a message instantly that a child has been born in whatever hospital, and then that notification in the ZPRS, because everything is automated, it then initiates the birth certificate process instantly without any interference, no bribes, no nothing. You don't need to pay anybody. So the system then initiates a birth record, a birth certificate, gives it a unique number, and it also initiates the passport number as well. Everything is done instantly in real time. That is where we are going. That is the importance of the ZPRS. Everything is in my view, is the first block of the country's database, the country's main database. Yes. It is already operational. Well, it's built in blocks. It's step by step. Yeah? Like I was saying, e-passport is one good example of, it's a product of the ZPRS. Yeah? It's a product of the ZPRS, and eventually, when all is said and done, you should be able to even apply for your passport online, because you'll be able to access the ZPRS on your phone. So we are building, I was saying we now have hardware for the whole country. Even the modules, they've already been developed, but you do it stage by stage, module by module. So it won't happen like all of a sudden. Yeah, it's a process. So I can't really put a date to it, but obviously would want to see it happening. Maybe most of the modules, we should have them operational by end of this year. Yes, but it's an ongoing process. Especially the linking up. Once we do the foundation, once we get the ZPRS working, the next thing now is to link up with other relevant ministries, Ministry of Finance, your public service, and the CVR, for example, Ministry of Transport, and all the rest of it. They start now coming, riding on the foundation that we have built. Yes, it will continue to run. That's a district office. We simply used it because we could not, like I said when I was addressing that, you couldn't put, sophisticated computers in campus like this. So we had to build this first. I know people were not very happy when we started, but I'm sure now people are excited. This is where we're going. So Chipinge will remain. Because in fact, going forward, the idea is to have e-passport services in all district offices, over and above the provincial office. The provincial office is the provincial office, but we need to have e-passport service centers in all the districts. I know how many districts we have in Manicaland. I know
7.
7 of them. So all of those, they should have, people should not be traveling all the way to Mutare to get an e-passport. No. We just use Chipinge because we didn't have these premises. So we start with the provincial and then we'll spread to. So Chipinge are lucky, they already now have it. So we now need to go to the other 6 districts. But first and foremost, we must make sure that each and every provincial capital has the facility. But I'm glad to say that even those without the modern provincial offices, they do have these services in their district. Like for example, Mashingo, they don't have proper offices, so we couldn't deploy the new technology. But we went to Mwenezi, for example, and I'm sure we did Chirez as well, Chirez and Mwenezi, so that at least as a province they have somewhere to go. We didn't want to leave any province behind. So right now I can safely say each and every province, the 10 provinces of this country, have an e-passport center. So no province is left behind. That was what we tried to achieve. Yes.
My name is Maenzanise, right? Colin Maenzanise. I'm the contractor to this building. Actually, I'm the contractor with the GP, which is the government partner in the development of passport offices. So right now we are developing Mutare Provincial Civil Registry Office. This building is going to house passports. It's going to house offices for the provincial offices. It's going to house provincial offices for birth certificates and all the records for the province. So this is a modern structure which is a bit different from all the other buildings that we have done. Actually, compared to all the other government offices, this is quite a unique structure. We started this project a year ago, anticipating to finish it in November, but however, due to some logistical challenges in importing some materials, we are now going to finish the building on the 28th of February. Save for that, everything else is all in order.